Stranded on a strange new world and nowhere closer to their goals, how will Ben and Johnny survive? Well, let's hop on into Marvel 2-in-1 issue number 8 and find out for ourselves, shall we? Alrighty then, so picking up from where the last issue left off, Dr. Rachna had absconded with the intersect device that allowed our heroes to jump between dimensions. This means that the Thing and Human Torch are stuck in a hellish Mad Max world ruled over by a crazy Spider-Man who has people kill each other for sport. And if that wasn't absolutely bad enough, the devastation cherry on top of this shit sundae is that, as they feared, the Thing and Human Torch have lost their powers. Now for Ben, this isn't the worst thing that ever happened. He gets to experiment with being human again, he makes some new friends at work, and even gets hit on by the local diner waitress. For Johnny though, everything's a lot worse. He's become a recluse, a house hermit, and he keeps accidentally burning himself because he's not used to things actually being hot. Johnny does, however, continue to hold out hope that Reed, Sue, and the kids will eventually be able to find them, and they've recruited that world's Amadeus Cho to put out a special signal through the multiverse that they hope their family will pick up. Of course, we as the reader and Ben within the story itself know full well that Sue and Reed aren't coming anytime soon because, well, they're dead. In his desperation, the Thing tries to get Amadeus Cho to instead send a message to the Avengers, only he can't send it to the Avengers back home in the 616 universe because they don't know where that is. And the problem with a big multiverse signal like this is they have no idea who could potentially be listening out there, be they friend or foe. Eventually, Johnny does end up catching wind of what Ben's doing, and from there, it's not too hard for him to put 2 and 2 together about what's going on, that he was lied to come on this quest in the first place, and that he'll never see his sister and brother-in-law ever again. This leads to a big old brawl between the two men. Ben might not be the Thing anymore, but he's still a better fighter than Johnny. Of course, he doesn't want to win this fight. In fact, he's more than happy to take a couple licks because he hates himself so much for what's happening. Ben tries to apologize to Johnny, saying that he never wanted it to be this way, that Reed gave him the intersect in his will for a reason, that he wanted the two of them to get out in the world, start exploring again, and that Johnny was in such a deep, dark depression he thought lying to him was the only way to get him out of it. But now the Thing is forced to reap what he sowed. They're alone, they're powerless, and believe it or not, the worst is still yet to come. What could possibly be worse than getting trapped in this Marvel equivalent to Fury Road? Well, remember way back when the Mad Thinker cut his hair and thought that he had become Reed Richards? Well, he just so happened to get Amadeus Cho's distress signal, and now he's come to this dimension with a brand new Frightful 4, and you know that's not gonna be good. So that was Marvel 2-in-1 issue number 8, everyone. If you couldn't tell, I absolutely loved this one. Chip Zdarsky has weaved one hell of a tapestry with this series, and in many ways it came to a major head in this issue. The way they really shine a light on the humanity of Ben and Johnny by taking away their powers and force them to live a basically suburban life was inspired. It's heartrending too to see all of Ben Grimm's best intentions really blow up in his face, and poor Johnny, who you know is always so positive and so upbeat, to be brought so low. We already know it's a foregone conclusion that the OG Fantastic Four will be back by early August, but still, I gotta say, this series has had one hell of a run and it looks like it's headed to one hell of a conclusion. Overall, I'd give this issue a 9 out of 10. This continues to be one of the best damn things Marvel has done all year.
Hey there everyone, it's your old pal Cape Joel, and I want to thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. If you did, why not check out some of these other videos I've been working on? Then you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook at Cape Joel, so you're always up to speed on what I got coming out next. And hey, if you really like what I do, you could check out my Patreon link down in the description. Patrons get exclusive access to videos and podcasts before anyone else, and you can do so for as little as $1 a month. That's only $12 a year, and I would really appreciate it. So, until we meet again, everyone, this has been Cape Joel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back again with more comic content that smacks of greatness. Bye-bye.